Alright, so I'm not home right now, but I did pick up my cards that came in from SGC. Um, so earlier I tried to do it, but the quality of my pictures and video was coming out really bad, so I figured I'd do it now. So today I did get my SGC submission that I showed you guys a couple months back. And like I said, I finally got them in today. I did try to do a video earlier, but they just weren't coming out right. So I did get this far, but I have not looked at the cards. So I'm just going to do it this way and talk about what we did. So I have not looked at any of the cards still yet. So I just got to this far. So I'm going to open them up. I'm doing this all one-handed, so you gotta bear with me. I'm taking them out. Stand on. Alright. There's my invoice. I'm taking them off like this. Boom, boom. Taking them off like this. I'm doing this all by one hand, so I'm trying not to see any of the cards front. So I'm doing this. Oh, sure, I don't want to see the cards. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. You guys can see how difficult this is by holding your phone. And put it in one hand. I don't want to drop these. So I'll just take these off. Roll it off like that. Alright. Alright. So, we haven't seen any of the cards. So you can see the numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the card down like this. Place it on top like this. And flip it over like this. So, well, I got to switch this around. But there we go. So the first one is a card that my brother submitted. It was a 1958 All-Star, Hank Aaron. He wasn't expecting that high. As you can see, it's got some rounded corners, some dings, some creases, some color fades. So I know he wasn't expecting a high number. But still, it's not bad condition for Hank Aaron. Let's go into his Hank Aaron collection. EPC of Hank Aaron. Here's the back. Again, rounded corners. Centering's not too bad on the back. A little color fading. So it is 1958 All-Star. So let's see what he got. He got a 1, which is understandable for this condition. That's actually pretty good for this condition. He got a 1. So Andy, you got a 1 on your Hank Aaron. Next card is his 1958 Mickey Mantle All-Star. Again, rounded corners, off-centered, left and right, top and bottom. Color faded a little bit, but it's still a beautiful card. Still a couple creases, in the corners. But like I said, it's still a beautiful card. For the front, the back, definitely all center, faded. But it's still a nice card for a 1958 All-Star. So, oh, I've already seen it, sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but that also got a 1. So, it's 1958 All-Star. Big Mantle got a 1. Next card is my card. It is a Paige Bueckers Sports Illustrated for Kids. The one when she's with Dallas Wings. It's her new one, her 2025 one. That just came out in Sports Illustrated. I wasn't expecting high on this because, you know, it's a perforated card. The back is off center, top and left heavy. So there's the back. I wasn't expecting high at all this card. Here's the front. Again, the front looks phenomenal. Besides the perforated, so you know you're not going to get a good color. You're not going to get a good score off the bat for being perforated because it's not smooth edges. But the card looks like it's perfectly centered. So this 2025 Sports Illustrated for Kids, Paige Bueckers. What did we get? Earl. We got a 9. Wow. A 9. Wow. 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 For the back to be top and left heavy. Wow. That's actually really good. Just look close up on it. Yeah. Sports Illustrated. Huh? That's amazing. For Paige Bueckers to get a 9. Sports Illustrated to get a 9. That's amazing. My second one is another Paige Bueckers. It's her Panini draft card. Her 2025 draft card. And the back looks pretty centered pretty well. Look at the front. Here's the front. The front's looking pretty good. Pretty well centered. Corners are really good. Also. Got a 9. Nice. That's really nice. Panini Instant Rookie card. Both my Paige Bueckers are 9. That's really good. Next is my brother's Derek Jeter. His 93 Derek Jeter. The back. Back looks good, nice and crisp. It's got a little in the upper right corner there. It's got a little ding. Maybe a little ding in the lower right corner too. Here's the front. It's a little, there's a scratch right there. I don't know if that's the case or that's a card. It's got a little thing up in there. not bad. He got a 4. There's 93 upper deck. But I can see why he got the 4. He got those dings right there. He's got the gouge right there. Like a little ding right there. And then the back, boom, boom. That little wear and tear. So, is it a little harsh? What really gets it is that right there, that right there. That's what gets that. So Andy got a 4 on that. To separate his cards and my cards. So his cards, my cards. Next one is his Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. It's 1989 Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, which I was reading something earlier this year. I mean, it looks pretty on the back, but there's that right there. That zooms in. So, thing right there, you can see there. And then, that's really the only major ding right there. But I was talking earlier about, there's some different cards that had the R and the TM over the corner. So, there you go, you can see that ding right there up in the right hand corner. And you can see something right there in this corner. It looks like some kind of chip right there. Some registration might be off right there. But there is the, I think that's the TM. I think he had the TM in the corner instead of registered. I guess the one with the R is very rare. They took those out and then they replaced it with the TM. Gonna have to look at that closer, but I think it's a TM. I'm gonna have to look at a little closer, but I think that's a TM, which is the more common than the registered one. If it was registered, it would have been on the wrong one. So, what did this one get? This got a 4. And I'm guessing it's because of that right there. The corner. He got a 4. Sorry, Andy. Ken Griffey got a 4. The next one is Aaron Judge. I think this is the one that he's crossed it over, that he had me break, that he broke, and I think it was a PSA 7 from what I remember with the video. In the back, you can see the back. You can see his corners. Boom, we can see the corners. So it's this one, or yeah, this is the one that he did. Aaron Judge, he did. That was a PSA 7. So let's see where we get this. So they kept it a 7. They kept it a 7 without them knowing it was a 7. So the PSA and SGC both agree that this is a 7. Mind you, they had no clue that this was already PSA graded. So that's pretty cool. That it stayed a 7. Last card for this submission was my 1993-1994 Jordan base card, Fleer. Here's the front. Looks pretty well centered, maybe a little top heavy, but it looks pretty well centered. Corners are really good condition. Corners are really good condition. Back centered pretty well. Good condition. So we'll see what this gets. Let's see what this gets. This is a SGC 8. Nice. Yeah, I'm wondering if there was some things wrong with it, but I'll take an 8. I'll take an 8 on it, definitely. So you can probably find out what more stuff in the high resolution pictures that they send you, which I'm going to check out to see if I can see why they said they were these grades. Some of them is not too obvious, but yep, it's a PSA 8. So there was my PSA order. Let's see if I can flip this around. Let's see if so there was my PSA order right there. Submission that I put in. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing what the grades were and seeing what they expected what you got, because some of them actually surprised me. Alright, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.